Hey, nobody.
Right, ready to call the meeting to order. We have quorum. First, before we start, I wanted to recognize the Boy Scouts in the audience and welcome them to our meeting. I'm assuming you're getting your communications badges?
Citizenship of the community.
Okay, and which troop are you from?
2819.
Okay, well, welcome. Our first order of business is approval of the minutes from April 6, 2026. Does anybody have any corrections or additions?
No, I will move to approve them.
And your second?
Second.
All in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Town administrator's report.
So stand up for Michelle, since she is out of the country enjoying Italy. But at the recent town council meeting, we did have a couple of items. The single tree concept plan did go before the town council for public hearing, and the town council did deny the concept approval. So we're seeing where that goes after that. We also have a couple items, the Chapter 62 for the development impact fees relating to schools will be coming before the town council on their June 8th meeting for a public hearing. And then we also have the comprehensive zoning map update that will be going before them on June 8th as well for public hearing. Otherwise, we just have a few ongoing projects that are happening. We're finishing up a lot of the capital projects with the well and wastewater treatment plant. Just a lot of little things that just don't seem to be quite coming together, but we're getting there. And then I think they're also going to be addressing the splash pad grant that was received through the town of the county at the next meeting. And we'll have a couple budget amendments relating to the solar grant that was received, so we could put solar panels on the wastewater treatment plant. They're also looking at town hall, because we have a flat roof, and then potentially the Port of Leonardtown Winery storage building. So that's going to be a big project, but based on the findings, it would save the town a lot of money in electrical over the course of time. So that's basically the summary, unless you have any specific questions for me.
No questions? Okay, thank you. New business, our first case today is case number 16-26, Evergreen at Cedar Terrace Concept Plan. The property's in Leonardtown. It's tax map 40, grid 06, parcel 133. The consultant owner is requesting recommendation to town council for concept site plan approval. Is there anyone here that wants to talk about the project?
Let me just get my staff report real
yeah,
quick.
besides
and
Mike.
Yeah. So yes, the property is located out on Cedar Lane Road next to the existing senior center living facility. The lot next door is lot 5000-1B, where a 4-story building exists to support senior living. The owner consultant is proposing an additional 4-story building with associated utility infrastructure. A little bit of background on the property. The property, as referenced above, was annexed into the town municipal boundary on September 2nd, 2024. And then per Leonardtown Ordinance number 160, which was a text amendment for residential mixed family zoning, section 155-17D, which was effective on February 2nd, 2014. This ordinance allows for RMF zone property to receive a density bonus from 10 units to 12 units per acre, and from 3 to 4 stories in height in common open space and recreational spaces provided. This ordinance also stipulates that the approval process follows the PUD process of the town municipal code. Therefore, this project, so per the town municipal code, I have reviewed this project, and the required parking spots for the project, it requires 105 spaces. The current site plan as submitted reflects 107 spaces, which meets the requirement per town ordinance. The project received concept approval from St. Mary's County Public Works on May 7th and St. Mary's County Soil Conservation District on April 16, 2026. The applicant is requesting recommendation of concept site development plan to town council to allow the project to proceed with final design drawings. The planning commission can vote to approve the recommendation, or you can recommend it with conditions, delay, or deny. The staff recommendation is the town planning staff has determined the proposed concept site development plan is consistent with the 2025 comprehensive plan and applicable provisions of the Town of Leonardtown Municipal Code. Staff recommends that the Planning and Zoning Commission review the submitted documentation and recommends this project to Town Council for concept approval to allow the project to proceed with final design. And I have, if you have any questions for me, the consultant is here as well as the rep for the property itself.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for the property owner? Okay. Did you all want to say anything?
Just briefly, there's one housekeeping item here that has been overlooked. We would think we would get the name straight, but no, we didn't get that straight. Just for the record, moving forward, we would like for it to be known as Evergreen at Cedar Lane. We do have another, or the developer has another project named Evergreen at Cedar Terrace, and we just crossed wires. So for the record, that's what we'd like the project to be named going forward. Like there was some issue, I guess, with the building height.
That's resolved based on, so per ordinance number 160, town council can grant that additional height.
Okay, do we need to do anything?
It does not have to go to the Board of Appeals for that, no.
Okay, so we do not have.
It's gonna follow a PUD process, and town council will navigate through that.
Okay,
Yep.
so I don't need to address anything else at this point?
Not as far as the height or anything, if you, so again, this is just concept plan, so we're gonna go through a final design stage and refine everything, and since you asked, one of the things that I did review, not part of this comment process, but after the fact, is that this project will require additional buffering between that private residence and the property. Doesn't mean that you have to increase the width, it just, there is going to need to be more plantings. And that's all I had.
Okay, and that can easily be addressed if that's what you wish to see. I mean, we've tried to show greenery there without a specific cross-section. I'm assuming, I mean, I tried to show trees every 10 feet there, and we can add some shrubs to it. And
Nice screening for them.
nice screening for the adjoining property.
Yes.
We will add a better detail when it comes to you for final approval.
And they do have a planting plan that they have to prepare and all that kind of stuff when they go through the final design. That was one of the things that when I do get the next submittal, that'll be a comment coming from me. As well as probably some others, but again, this is just concept, so.
Okay. Any follow-up, any questions? Okay, we'll hear a motion.
I move to recommend case number 1626 Evergreen at Cedar Terrace, or the real name, for concept approval to town council for the site development plan of a 4-story, 70-unit senior living facility with associated utility infrastructure.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Concept site plan is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next case is case number 100-16, in the Meadows of Town Round, Section 2, Phase 5.
All right, so the property description, the property is located on the south side of Maryland Route 245. AKA known as Hollywood Leonardtown Road, and it is also on the southwest side of Wildflower Drive. The site consists of 73 single-family townhouse lots averaging 2,878 square feet in size, with 2 open parcels and 1 residue parcel totaling 12.7936 acres. These are identified as open space G and H and residue parcel A. To date, Wildflower Drive is complete with the exception of a final coat of asphalt, which will be done at the completion of phase 6 of the entire project. Some background on the project: the property was recommended to Town Council on January 18, 2022 by Leonardtown Planning Commission for concept approval. Town Council approved the concept plan on February 14, 2022. The consultant has addressed all comments from the Town Planning and Public Works Department and has received a letter of approval to proceed with presenting to the Planning Commission. Phase 5 has also received final approval from St. Mary's County Department of Public Works and Transportation on April 16, 2026, and St. Mary's County Soil Conservation District on April 24, 2026. The owner is requesting final site development plan, record plat, and facade approval to include recommendation to Town Council for Meadows at Town Run Section 2, Phase 5. The Planning and Zoning Commission can vote to approve the recommendation with conditions, delay the recommendation, or deny the recommendation. Staff recommendation is that has determined that the proposed site development plan, record plat, facade drawings are in compliance with the 2025 comprehensive plan, and recommended that the Planning and Zoning Commission review the documents and provide an approval with recommendation to the Leonardtown Town Council. And I'm here for any questions you may have, and Rodney is also here for any questions you may have. It's really good to see you, by the way, Rodney.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in some time.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Any questions?
Unless there's anything you want to tell us.
No. Rodney, did you want to say anything?
No, it's a kind of just continuation of the project, and it's kind of just, you work on these projects for years, as you guys know, and then they finally start coming to fruition. So we've got about 40 units out there built now, and homes, and it's starting to become a neighborhood, which is fun to watch because it's all the infrastructure until you get people living there, and kids on this drive. Went by there earlier, there's a couple kids riding the bike on the street, and you start seeing stuff like that. So it's fun. But yeah, so the rec center starting out there. I think framing will start probably tomorrow. Slabs are in, and framing packages are out there. So I'm assuming they're going to be, it's going to be exciting to see that go up, and it's a great facility. And yeah, so the single families, ABH is out there putting the road in on the phase 4. This is phase 5, so it's just all pushed along. We're going to see a lot of see it start to become a community here real shortly as it really starts coming together. So
Yeah, when you said 2022, I realized it's been that long.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's sort of flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we just did.
The facades are really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, it's looking really good. And we really work on that. On the main drag coming in on part of this phase, they're rear loaded, so it'll be like a 2-story. Where sometimes when you're kind of on that main drag, we kind of worked out good with the topo that we were able to kind of come in from the rear on those through an alley, and that doesn't make it like so large. From that main drag, you have the singles on the left, and on the right-hand side will be it'll look like a 2-story. Actually, the third story is entering from behind, so it'll lower them and kind of give that, and kind of it'll complement the facades that we're doing on the back units as well, and then around the loop on the bottom side, they're the ones that you've seen so far, but it's coming together nicely. Hopefully we'll put another project we can all be proud of.
It limits the traffic on, them
Yeah.
backing out onto a main
Oh, absolutely.
road or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, it's good design.
Okay. And the green space out front that's where people can play.
Yep, we've got, so as the rec center gets built, like next to that, there's the playground, the tennis court, and it's got a gazebo area, and all that's gonna come together throughout this year. We've got the first, the apartment building, the first apartment building will start this year, hopefully the next month or two. the single families, we want to get them up. We kind of started from the back on this project because the water tower needed to go in, so we kind of put the road in the back, and then we said, well, being as we're back here, we might as well do it for the safety reasons. We talked about that years ago, as we said now, and it made sense to build it from the back out, so there was less kind of the traffic, kind of the construction traffic kind of works its way out, why we got families living back in the back. So and we're just on the townhouse, that's what we're doing, we're controlling the build, where we're not, letting people choose. They're choosing their units, but we choose what building goes next, so we're just working it around like that. We'll be out there, we'll be out of the back by, the last building should be finishing up by like May of this time next year. And then we'll be building the ones in the front that we're talking about now. By then, we'll be, getting those roads put in. So, and the single family being up. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting year for Meadows for sure. It's gonna be a lot of stuff going on out there this year.
It's a great way to do it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, considering are no questions, do I hear a motion?
I will move to recommend case number 100-15E, Meadows of Town Road, Section 2, Phase 5, for final approval of Town Council for the site development plan, architectural facade, and record plat drawing for Meadows of Town Road, Section 2, Phase 5, 73 single-family townhome lots and residual parcel A.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Thank you guys. Good night.
Good luck.
Thank you. See you there.
In other business, we have the review of monthly in-house permits from April. Any questions about those?
You can see, as Rodney has said, they just started more units, and they have, what is it, 11 there? They got bananas. The place is really good. If you drive back there, it really looks nice. It does. The grass is all green, and, it looks nice.
So the completion of this is kind of driving the start of the Tudor Hall project, is that still true?
No, the one has nothing to do with the other. So,
They're kind of different sides.
with the Tudor Hall project, the only thing that, we had a very preliminary concept provided, and planning staff and the town administrator met and came up with some comments and returned those comments to them. And then I know that SHA required additional traffic study information for Route 5. And I just received those today from a consultant, and they had sent them to SHA as well. So they'll need to address, de-acceleration lanes, acceleration lanes, etc. They are showing them on the plan, and I think that it looks pretty good. I just haven't had the time to evaluate it. So I don't know whether it meets the criteria that state highway charting says based on speed limits and things like that.
Well, and to his point, so what is the timeline then for you guys to?
So they have to come back with a formal concept plan to us.
Gotcha.
And they also have to obtain St. Mary's County Department of Public Works and Soil Conservation concept approval before it will be brought to you. And then you guys will do it. Once that happens, that will be, staff will be seeking from you guys a recommendation to town council at that point.
That will occur in phases.
So they have to come with an overall phasing plan from the entire project, because we have certain PUD rules that require so much percentage of types of development, so that we're not doing one thing. And then if they deviate from that, it may have to go back through the process again, so.
But the state highway did say that the traffic light would be warranted to go in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
but they
the-
still have to,
Yeah.
they're still evaluating the lengths of the de-acceleration lane and then the taper. Because of the speed, Again, I haven't reviewed it, so
Yeah.
I knew that they revised it, I haven't reviewed it to see the length that they extended it.
Yeah, I just know traffic right there is a big concern. We just saw another accident down that way today, so.
Right.
But it's good to know that they're saying that the warrants
Yes, sir.
are meant to put that in.
Yes, in the original review, the acceleration lane met the criteria. And the de-acceleration lane was a little short, so I just, again, I haven't looked at the numbers, I don't know what they.
What I was gonna say, considering the rest of the, the tractor supply and the other, everything going in there.
Right.
It's gonna be interesting to see how much deceleration there is, because people are gonna be chugging and then turning into those other spots, so.
Right, and Tractor Supply also
On that right
has a
side.
de-acceleration lane.
Sure, yeah, we know they did, but they have more room.
Right, but one of the things I did comment with Tractor Supply is that they need to put an acceleration lane in, and that was not shown on the last
Right.
concept plan, so.
Interesting.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you for coming.